Hey, we back. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, last episode, however you want to word it. We still trying to figure out. He said he wrote his lines. So how the hell Rickey Smiley was gonna be the pimp if he wrote it? He said he wrote it bar for bar, line for line. So nobody could ever steal his spot. Let's get back into it.
You've already asked me to write it. I was supposed to have been writing it. This is what these guys are mad about. Like, we lost some great people before this movie could come out regardless. And so, yes, there desperately needs to be one. But we miss John Witherspoon in a way that can't really be quantified, if I'm being honest with you. And the Chris Tucker.
Me personally, I don't even know why y'all still asking about Friday. We want another Friday. Who's asking for that? No, real question. Who's asking for it? I'm not asking for it. That shit didn't sell. Nobody's asking for this. Y'all need to stop. If somebody's out there on the internet saying that y'all want another Friday, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop because you're no good for your own self.
That we got now is Epstein Island, Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Comment down below who you think went to Epstein's Island. I want to know. I just want to know y'all thoughts. Who y'all think went? Just let me know. I just want to know. The raw uncut.
I didn't know that. I tell you, he's the greatest. I don't care what you say. To be confident and not delusional is a real skill. Most of these confident people we see is really delusional.
Well, you don't think they had Chris Tucker come back in the second Friday? Smoking was on, and smoking. There ain't no Friday without smoking.
We all agree to that, and there's no next Friday without Friday, and there's no Friday after next without Friday.
Nah, we talking about the because you said that they don't have a thing.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Chris was allowed to make the decision. At the time that this is happening, Katt Williams is known for smoking weed. Willie Nelson is known for smoking weed. Snoop's known for smoking weed. But none of us is really known except Willie. And I'm saying, Chris Tucker didn't want to be the poster child for smoking weed. He don't smoke weed like that.
I remember hearing that. He didn't want people to think that all he did with his life was smoke weed. He's telling factual information now. All that other thing for like 30 minutes ago was nonsense. Boom. We needed a better editor. Like, we could have kept the first 30 minutes and then had this, then boom, sent him on by his way. But hey, what do I know? I don't know nothing. I'm just here like you guys.
He in the church. He Michael Jackson's best friend. Christmas. Michael Jackson called him Christmas. You ever met a man that gave you a little nickname like that? No. Me neither.
Imagine you get a nickname from another grown man. And you accept that nickname from another grown man. We have to look at you different for accepting that nickname from another grown man. Hell no. What? Y'all just out here passing along nicknames with a straight face?
Must be the greatest.
Man, I ain't gonna be able to get nobody, baby. I ain't gonna be able to get no more comedians.
They all coming. Are you kidding?
Nah.
Hey, I promise you.
I got all the rest of them. I done got the ones.
And I promise you, everybody trying to double back. You're gonna be having to beat them on with a stick.
Hey, facts. They gonna try to come back and try to discredit everything that he's saying. It was marketing 101. Especially if you a no-name comedian, if you ain't really been out here popping your eye, you feel me? You coming back. Pause.
Who let him coming? Much as
You're on Def Comedy Jam, Comic View. What were those experiences like? What do you remember most about Def Comedy Jam, Comic View?
Hey, the fact that Shannon only asks like a good 5 questions. He only asks a good 5 questions since this thing started. And we dead ass almost done with the interview. He only asked 5 questions. He wasn't moving the story along, or he was getting so blindsided that he didn't know where to go from it. He was getting blindsided with everything that he was throwing out. He was just like, oh, you feel me?
Comic View was everything. Comic View was really the break, and not Friday After Next, just because Comic View was just 3,000 of your stand-up peers, and we just throw sets of all of them up there, and we see who the audience likes. Who do they like? And it was a great wild, wild west time to be involved in comedy, and the same is true for Def Jam, because hip-hop was a fad at one time, and hip-hop ain't gonna last, and why are you doing that? And that's how it was for blue comedy. If you were a comedian that cussed, you were ridiculed by the mainstream comedy geist. That would be like me being on Joe Rogan. Joe don't want me on there. I need to be on Shannon. Joe got 6 comedians that never been funny. He want to push out. But that's
not Joe Rogan catch a stray.
Sorry, I'm competitive. You're an athlete, right?
I could tell.
You understand.
Will there ever be another Comic View, Def Comedy Jam? Could that, in today, 24, 25, 26, could we see that again?
They've already announced it. It's already going. You didn't know? Yeah, Kevin Hart purchased it, so he's now doing Comic View. That happened at the same time that they gave DC Young Fly Hollywood Squares. Yeah, because they tell you that there's no gatekeepers, but we keep seeing the same people open the gate. Didn't Kevin open the gate and let Tiffany in? Ain't he now opening it up? Don't such and such open the gate? But what do you mean ain't no gatekeepers? There's 100 gates out here. Everyone I've seen got a keeper.
Would you have wanted to do Comic View or Def Comedy Jam? Would you have wanted to be?
I think we just mentioned I did them both.
No, I'm saying purchase the rights and refranchise it.
Nope. They didn't offer it to me anyway. Like, Comic View did a couple of disservices to comedy as well.
Okay.
So there were people like me that were out there.
For one, I didn't even know Kevin Hart purchased the rights to Comic View or Def Jam Comic View, whatever the name of it. I ain't know that. But DC caught a stray. He caught a stray. Y'all think DC funny? Comment down below.
2 and 3 standing ovations in one set. And that wasn't good for television. So what they did was they started making everybody get a standing ovation. So they would tell the audience, when they get off stage, everybody get up and cheer. And so now, the fact that I'm the only one out there going to get standing ovations is now making people think everybody get a standing ovation. And that's not how comedy is. So I understood why that couldn't go anymore. Because remember, Rickey Smiley sat right here and told you a story about how he performed with Mike Epps and Katt Williams when he did Comic View. And to let him tell it, he was funnier than both. My name lived down. You're talking about the special needs. That's good.
That's a different time.
Some clever material.
That was a different time, Cat.
No, it wasn't. It was the time I was there.
But I'm saying
that time, this time, same times.
No, but I'm saying
I was
just like
there.
People that tell you the Egyptians, they're not black. Egypt is in Africa, folks. As long as Egypt is in Africa, then Egyptians are African.
Do you believe you could tell the same jokes today as when you started out? I mean, Eddie Murphy not telling those jokes. Richard Pryor wouldn't be able to tell those jokes in 2024 that they told in the 70s and the 80s.
So they wouldn't have told them.
But that's my point.
They're not inferior people.
No.
If they were in this time, they would be going according to our time. Just like then, we were going according to that. Like, that's how it is in the world. There are words.
Facts. Because now all of a sudden, you can't say certain things. If you say certain things, you a bad person. It's a no-no. He right. He getting it. He getting to his point.
We can use for a while. And when we use them for a while until somebody says that ain't a good word, we should stop saying it. That don't make people feel good. And we stop saying the word. And we move on to another word. You can't say the R word. You can certainly say special needs.
Yeah.
You can certainly say spectrum.
Slow.
There are things that you can say to get your point that don't have to hurt people.
Right.
But you would know that if what you did was construct the English language for a living, then you would understand that part.
You financed your first stand-up. You had it cost you $22,000. You had $25 to your name. Yeah. Why did you decide to do that? You believe that much in Katt?
I believe that much in business. In business, the goal is for you to become independent and be the boss, take the responsibility, and also get the profit.
Okay.
That's all. How can I be looking for you to put me on if I wouldn't?
Yeah, I can see
and
it.
If I can't show you what you missed out on, why would you believe me? Now, the fact that I was able to do it 12 times.
It speaks volume.
That's the real thing. The part that I'm able to do it all across the country. The fact that every time I do a tour or a special, you think, well, that's sponsored by somebody. Somebody did a good job. No, just... Oh, my God.
Just little old me. Little old me sponsored this. Hey, when you sit back and think about it, it's very interesting that he was that well. He said he read 3,000 books. I don't believe it, but it's very interesting that he was well equipped enough. To know that I'm gonna fund my own lifestyle. I'm gonna do this and do that for myself because I see independency is everything. Very interesting because I feel like now people are preaching independency. During this time, during an ownership, I don't think they was preaching that early on. I feel like now it's become a thing.
Just the guy they're kicking around. Just the one that might mentally not be all there. He's the one picking the outfits, writing this guy's material, booking the shows, making sure he gets there. He's the one hiring the other comedians. But hey, I knew that that's the end goal. So if that's the end goal and I'm there when I start, why would I deviate from that?
Yeah.
Remember, my goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin asshole and never have sucked a penis. That was my only goal. I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
There you go. Come on, Chad.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women.
The fact that Jonathan Majors took a shot right there, too, had me running up. Hey, he on to something. He knows something. You feel me? He said he got a virgin one. He still stayed virgin. You feel me? Then it make you wondering. Not saying I want it, but it make you wonder who's not. It makes you wonder who's not.
But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter. So I stayed away from that. And remember, I told you the drug story from when I'm in the park.
Yeah.
So these are just the things. I had all of those when I came in. I already was ready for that. That's what they don't like.
I did not know. You're telling me and showing me a side of the business that I didn't know. That you guys are, man, the competition, the competitiveness.
That's all business. I don't care if they're selling Coke. You wouldn't believe the things that Coca-Cola says about Pepsi.
Yeah, facts.
You wouldn't believe the water conversations between Dasani and Liquid Death. Like in all business, in all sport, competition is a driving force. And I don't require anybody to be better. Who am I? I just require if you're a loser and you've taken shortcuts at every chance and you've made sure that you didn't put anybody on that really had a work ethic and was a God-fearing person and you helped it. If that was never you, then don't act like that's you.
Yep.
Don't get out here now that you don't do stand-up and start acting like, oh, you're not sure why you don't do stand-up no more. I heard you got run off. You better be careful. The nigga that run you off gonna show up and he gonna tell everybody. Man, what you gonna be able to say? Nothing. Why you think I speak with such clarity? I'm actually involved in each one of these stories I told you about.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
The one comedian, and we've been sitting here doing this interview that you hold in very high regard is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle walked away from $50 million. You said it was more. Tell the story.
That's right.
I will let you tell it.
No, you're the best.
I want you to tell it.
You really are the best. You're proving it here today. As much as I'm proving it, you proving it. You proving it. Yeah, that wasn't the thing. It wasn't. People say that he lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. Okay. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened. Like, no, not they offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times.
Okay.
4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you.
Yeah.
Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Can I need another one? You can hear, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Come on.
Because early on you was accusing me of being...
Katt, man.
Who been to these Diddy parties? Who been to these Diddy parties? Because everybody's saying that Diddy like the party part. And he did ask that one dude, when we gonna party? What the fuck you mean now? What do you mean when we gonna party? No. It's something y'all ain't answering. It's something going on. And we need to get down to the bottom of this. Pause.
Crazy.
I mean, but you know, some of these people...
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on this hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner. You my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word, my nigga. Go do what you got to do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House 2. I almost died. And I got to read this script from all these good white people. Where this nigga want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again? You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had that other dude's work. I had all of it. All I did was say, I want to punch it up so it's not offensive to real niggas. And that's how I got in this position.
Hey, if this is true, we need Brandon T. Jackson to come out. Brandon T. Jackson, come to the forefront and let us know if this is true or false. Martin Lawrence, you need to come to the forefront and let us know if you offer to put Katt Williams in a dress. I need answers. Just like you need answers, I need answers. I need my answers now. Hey, if you mess with the video, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that. Until next time. Ayoo!